This update is talking about and describing about the current situation your person is in or is experiencing right now, where I see them feeling the loss of you, your presence, and your connection in their life. They had a lot of people in their life who were manipulating them and were influencing them negatively and deceptively to move away from you, drift away from you, and choose something or someone else, which led them to this state they are in right now, which led them towards their own downfall and this regretful outcome they are not happy about, as I see here. They are crying right now, they are sobbing right now, sulking right now, and whining, even in some cases are beating themselves up for listening to these mean people and these ignorant brats here who didn't care about anything except themselves, or those who do not care about anything except themselves here. I see that they were with some really hostile and mean friends or workmates who were purposely filling in their head and their mind, their heart actually against you, who were telling them all sorts of negative things about you and were constantly in their mind poking their nose into your affairs or your business. So right now I'm seeing that they've had some sort of abrupt ending or some sort of unexpected change, which kind of looks like negative to me. This change has created a rift within them or amongst them and a shift for you in your connection. Right now I'm seeing that both of you and your counterpart are here rising in your power, and these people are feeling threatened because now they can see their manipulative tactics, their deceptive tactics are not going to work, neither on you nor on your counterpart. They had tried a lot and it looks like they still were at it. They were still trying to get into your counterpart's head against you, but for some reason I see that it's not working anymore, and even in future it looks like it won't work out for them. It looks to me here that something has changed here, some sort of truth came out. Maybe these people got exposed for the kind of people they are, as I see that your person is now looking at them with disbelief and doubt. They are not as inclined towards these people as they were in the past. In some of your cases, these people are their own friends or their family, their parents actually, who never wanted you to be with your counterpart, who never wanted you two to prosper or come together for some sort of selfish reason or agenda of theirs. But here I see that after the ending you two had, they are about to have an ending with each other. You lost your connection in the past. Now I see that they are going to lose their connections with others and even with each other, because whatever they were doing here was not of a positive nature. They were just spreading hatred, negativity, and toxicity of all sorts. For that reason, I see separation coming in here between them or amongst all of them, and an ending as well, which is not going to happen on a positive note. I see that some sort of argument is going to take place here, or some sort of change is coming in where these people are going to have to show their back to your counterpart. I saw number 444 at when he said that, and your counterpart is going to rise in his or her power, because I see them rising in their power and standing on their ground, confronting these people and talking to them the way they should have talked to, the way they should have dealt with these people in the past. So now I'm seeing that that is what you can expect, as there's nothing much positive left within these connections or amongst all of them to talk about. It's just that they had a facade which is now fading into thin air and coming to an end. Your person is almost awakened or is just learning his or her lessons, as these people have shown their true colors. They have revealed their true intentions to them, which kind of led them to have a realization of some sort or some sort of epiphany. I see that they have learned something new, or they have found out something which is forcing them to move away from these people or just turn their back onto these people. They are not listening to them anymore. They are not interested in hearing what they have to say, either against you or against your connection. They are just now looking within themselves or looking at the truth. They are not really happy about the way they treated you, or if they were double dating, if they betrayed you or brought someone else in the picture. They are very upset over the fact that they really listened to these people and messed everything around, because I see that in some of your cases they feel and they think that they've lost it all. They've lost you as well as the other connections or connection they had in their life, because they were gambling deceptively, sneakily and cleverly, which didn't serve them in the end, which is not bringing them anything positive, which is not leading them anywhere good. It looks like these people are already scared of what's coming at them and what is ahead of them. They can sense that something's happening and something even more worst is about to happen with them. They can clearly see that your counterpart is not in their control anymore. They can clearly see that their manipulation is not going to work on them anymore. They can clearly see that now they are aligning themselves with you. They can clearly see that it's all over and they must prepare themselves to pay the price for hurting you, deceiving you, causing your counterpart to deceive you and backstab you. Something is changing here very, very drastically, which looks like divine intervention to me, or is happening because of divine intervention here. Divine justice is getting served here and things are lining up for you. Positive changes are on the horizon and expect breakthroughs to happen. These people are surely going to get exposed for what they have done with you and even with your counterpart. The way they had been spreading these kind of gossip about you, the way they had been spreading these lies about you, the way they had been talking about you or conspiring behind your back hadn't all gone unnoticed. People have really noticed it. People have really taken a note of it and are now looking at these people the way they should look at. Situations are changing for sure, and I see some really drastic changes coming their way. In some of their cases, they are going to lose their material wealth or accumulated wealth. In other cases, I see them getting backstabbed or betrayed brutally and very, very badly. In the rest of the cases, I see these people getting humiliated and abandoned by other people. People from their community may come in and outcast them, ostracize them, or may start distancing themselves for obvious reasons, as these people are not really the kind of people one should keep around or can trust. These are not trustworthy people. These are not polite people. These are not friendly people. These are just people who only care about themselves and their own well-being. They can destroy anyone they please. They can destroy anyone they wish for their own selfish gains or agendas. So that's what I see is coming out into the light. In some cases, that's what your counterpart realized and found out, which is making them almost hate these people and turn their back on them, which is making them despise these people like the way they should have in the past. Things have really changed. I'm saying that again and again for a reason. It looks like these people are now getting the taste of their own medicine, and a lot more's coming their way than what they're experiencing and going through right now. In those of your cases where their parents were interfering in your connection or were manipulating them to turn their back on you, I see them getting separated here. I mean your counterpart and them getting separated, or some sort of rift coming in which is going to cause your counterpart to reject whatever they have to say about you or your connection and choose their own calling in the end. That's what I see is going to happen sooner or later. Whatever has happened, expect justice getting served in your favor, because I see a dead end for these connections here. No matter how lovey-dovey they look right now with each other, or no matter how close they seem with each other, everything is about to come to an end and destroyed to its bits. That's what I see here. Okay, your counterpart ain't interested in these people anymore. Your counterpart ain't interested in paying any attention to them or their deeds. Your counterpart is now aligned with you or is rising in power as you have. Okay, so I'm seeing that the suffering these people have caused you is going back in their life or is given to them right now for them to experience. So expect balancing of scales, expect karmic payback, expect breakthroughs and miraculous changes coming your way. Okay, so this was your update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.